With news of a great tarot workshop that I'm going to be doing on the 25th of April in London near Euston Station. It's the Academy of Tarot, and I'm going to be talking about a lot about what I've been talking about in these videos: elemental dignities of tarot and card counting and how I can use those techniques. But first, I want to share with you something that happened with me yesterday. I was in London at the in Camden Market at the Butterfly Tarot, which I do readings there. And one of my regulars popped in, and she sat down, and out of a handbag she took out my book with Catherine Chapman, Beyond the Celtic Cross. And of course she wanted it signed, which is really great. I'm very pleased to do that. And I asked her how far she got with the book, and she said, "Oh, halfway, you know." And it's always a tricky question, but you've got to ask it. I said, "How did you find the book?" And she went quiet, and she clasped the book to her chest like this, and said, "This book is me." And I was slightly nonplussed for a second as to what she meant, and I realised that she's been trying to learn the tarot. She's had a few tarot lessons, not from me, from other people, and this book really speaks to her, particularly from Catherine's voice, about the frustrations of trying to learn the tarot and getting the confidence and the self-belief and am I doing the right thing and all these sort of things. Catherine goes into this in this book. And then she said to me, she said, "When am I going to start seeing the visions?" And in the book, Catherine describes a vision she had while we were writing this book. It's to do with High Priestess, actually. Which is not a card we actually cover in the book, but she had this vision of the High Priestess, and which is empowering her to move on to the next stage. And later we also discuss more about these visions and things. So while there's no guarantee you're going to have visions when you read this book, you're going to find that this is the best way to get to that point of seeing these kind of visions and these higher experiences of knowledge and things like this. So I thought I'd share this with you because when I'm going to be doing this workshop on the 25th of April at the Academy of Tarot near Euston Station in London, I'm going to be talking about this book, and we're talking about giving demonstrations and workshops on reading elemental dignities, the card counting, and other kind of techniques and methods that you can use to read the tarot cards in this method. Because basically, if you spend enough time studying card counting and elemental dignities, you're going to have visions of some kind. So also, as part of this workshop, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my visions of how I see the tarot developing and where it can go from and how to do new things with it. So I really look forward to seeing you at the Academy of Tarot on the 25th of March. It's only £60. It's for a full day. We're going to have a lot of fun, and it'd be great to meet you, talk about this book and a bit about maybe Tarot and the Magus as well, and see how we can transform your tarot experiences and help you better tarot readers. And if you're professional, come along. You know, there'll be lots of interesting things for you. And if you're not that good at tarot cards, doesn't matter too. We'll still take you from where you are to somewhere different. So look forward to seeing you on the 25th of April.